Every season, I'm going to add a former MVP to this team of 40 overalls until we go 82-0. They put up 19 points in their season opener, and it's no surprise that they went 0-82. But next year, we should have a better point differential because we're going to be adding our first MVP. Please, let's get something good here for the first player on the team. We have every MVP in NBA history here, and we're going to get Bill Walton to start it off. The only Bill Walton they have in 2K is a 32-year-old Bill Walton, but I'll take an 81 overall over a 40 overall any day. And in Bill Walton's first season on the team, he's on the All-NBA second team. He averaged 21 points and 18 rebounds a game. But unfortunately, the Wizards didn't win a single game again. Their point differential got a lot better though, so that's promising. And in year number 3, let's hope we can actually win a game with this new player on the team. And it looks like we're gonna get Curry or KD. It's gonna land on Kevin Durant. Hopefully we can win a game with 96 overall KD on the roster. And Kevin Durant's gonna win the MVP, averaging 58 points and 16 rebounds a game. And with KD on the team now, Bill Walton's numbers dropped a little bit, but let's hope this duo led us to at least one win. Moment of truth onto the standings. If we go to the bottom, the Wizards finished 0-82 again. I can't believe KD won an MVP without winning a single game. And now to add another player to the team, we need either a point guard, shooting guard, or a power forward, and it looks like we're gonna land on Shea, this year's MVP. So now we have a new best player on the team. Hopefully we can finally win our first game. Shea and KD are gonna finish second and third in MVP. Shea averaged 46 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. And KD averaged 41 points and 12 rebounds a game. And Bill Walton's numbers continue to drop again, but at least we have a good rebounder. And did the Wizards finally win a game this season? They won 11. That's really promising going into next season. Let's see if we can get a shooting guard or power forward. And it's gonna land on Hakeem Olajuwon. So now we have Hakeem at our 5 and Bill Walton at our 4. But we still have a 40 overall at the shooting guard position. And we can't just make it a 5-man lineup. We have to run a 10-man lineup for this challenge. Shea's gonna win the clutch player of the year, averaging 39 points per game. He's gonna finish third in MVP, and Hakeem's on the All-NBA first team with him. He averaged 28 points and 15 rebounds. KD's on the All-NBA second team. He averaged 31 points per game, and Bill Walton averaged 8 points and 8 rebounds a game. And with the addition of Hakeem, let's see how good the Wizards are. Are they the 15th seed? They still are, but they went from 11 to 18 wins. But to get the team help, we're gonna spin the wheel again to add another MVP to the team, and this time we're gonna get Steve Nash. We're finally at a point where our starting lineup doesn't have any 40 overalls in it, and in Steve Nash's first year with the team, he averaged 20 points and 12 assists a game. Last year, the team had 18 wins, and this season, we got even worse, winning 17 games. But the team's only gonna continue to get better from here, and on the wheel, it looks like we're gonna get Allen Iverson. So now our bench isn't completely terrible. They started AI, and they're gonna move Steve Nash to the bench. Shea continues to lead the team in scoring, and Allen Iverson averaged 19 points and 6 assists per game for us. Please tell me we didn't get worse this season. The Wizards are up to the 14th seed, and they win 26 games. And to add another player to the mix, I don't even know what position we need. I'll take anyone to replace a 40 overall at this point, and we're gonna land on Moses Malone. So now we have a 95 overall Moses Malone at power forward instead of an 81 overall Bill Walton. And Moses Malone had a great first season, averaging 19 points and 10 rebounds a game for us. And he's gonna help us go all the way from 26 to 50 wins. A championship doesn't matter, but let's see if we can win one. We make it out of the first 2 rounds, and we made the finals as a 4 seed. Let's see if we can win the championship. We're gonna lose. But now to make the team even better, let's spin the wheel again. I don't even know what position we need at this point, but we're gonna get Kareem. That is one of the best picks we could have gotten, and now we have him starting at power forward next to Hakeem. And in Kareem's first year with the team, he averaged 18 and 10. And after winning 50 games last year, the Wizards are up to the 1 seed. They won 64 games. Let's see if they can win a chip, even though it doesn't really matter for this challenge. And they're gonna get eliminated in the conference finals. Imagine it takes us till our 82-0 season to win a championship. And on the wheel this season, we're gonna get LeBron. I think it's gonna stay on him. Oh, that's close to D Rose, but it's LeBron. So now we have a new best player on the team, and he goes by the name of LeBron James. So now they move KD to the 4, and they have Kareem coming off the bench now. And we only have one more 40 overall getting minutes on the team. And in LeBron's first year on the team, he averaged 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. He basically took Steve Steve Nash's role, and the Wizards somehow get worse, going from 64 to 58 wins. And in the playoffs, they're gonna make the finals. Can they beat the Mavericks this time? No, they can't. But on the bright side, we're finally getting our 10th player to move all the 40 overalls off the team, and we're gonna land on either Embiid or Giannis. It's gonna go to Giannis. And now with Giannis on the team, we have a starting lineup of Shea, AI, LeBron, Giannis, and Hakeem. And off the bench, we have Kareem, we have Kevin Durant, Steve Nash, Moses Malone, and Bill Walton. And Giannis was arguably the best player on the team, averaging 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. And the Wizards have their best season so far, finishing with 65 wins. They're gonna make it back to the finals, and they're finally gonna win a ring. But we still need to go 82-0, and we need more help on the team. We're gonna get someone to replace Bill Walton here, and we get Michael Jordan. So now with the addition of Michael Jordan, the worst player in our starting lineup is a 97 overall, and the worst player off our bench is a 93 overall because Bill Walton isn't getting minutes anymore. Michael Jordan was the second leading scorer in his first season with us, and we probably won Coach of the Year, so let's see if we won 82 games. Moment of truth, we win 68. And after almost a 70-win season, we can't go back-to-back in the finals. If you made it this far into the video, 98% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're not one of them. But now it's time to replace 93 overall Allen Iverson. Let's see if we can get a better name here, and we're gonna land on James Harden. With James Harden on the team, Allen Iverson isn't getting minutes anymore, so now our worst player is a 95 overall. James Harden averaged 10 points per game off the bench for us, and after winning 68 games last season, we win 73 games. We're getting closer to 82-0. Now we just need a really big hit, and in the finals, the Wizards are gonna win. Let's get something good here. I don't even know what position we need. I just want someone that can play offense and defense, I guess. And this is literally perfect. We're gonna get Wilt Chamberlain. So now we have 399 overalls on the team, including Wilt Chamberlain. For some reason, they have Wilt coming off the bench for Hakeem. He only ended up starting 2 games all season, even though he's a 99. But let's see if we got better than 73 wins from last season. We only won 66 this season, and we're gonna win another championship, but that doesn't even matter. I feel like at this point our biggest need is a guard because James Harden's the only one off the bench. Let's hope we get blessed by the wheel here. The only problem is there are a lot of big men who won MVP in NBA history, and this time it looks like we're gonna get Oscar Robertson. It goes right past Bill Russell. So at least we got what we asked for, and now we have a 97 overall Oscar Robertson coming off the bench. Oscar Robertson averaged 13 points and 7 assists off the bench for us. Last year we won 66 games, and the season before we won 73. Let's hope we can get better than that, and we won 71. And we're gonna win yet another championship, but we have to keep improving the team. I don't know how we're worse than 73 wins. And on the wheel, we're gonna get Kobe Bryant, but we have to keep improving the team to pass the 73 win mark, and that is the perfect replacement because James Harden is the 10th man on the bench. And it's finally time for the last 40 overall to lead the team. He's just been riding the bench for us, but he won 4 championships with us. And with the addition of Kobe, that gives us our 4th 99 overall. And with Kobe on the team, he averaged 14 points per game. And let's see how many games we won this season. We won 67. Wilt's gonna win the finals MVP. And since the 40 overalls are gone, now we have to get someone to replace Bill Walton. And on the wheel, we're gonna land on Bob Pettit. And he's not even gonna get minutes on the team. And this season, I'm gonna make sure this is the starting lineup because they didn't want to start Wilt and Michael Jordan. And outside of these 5 guys, I turned everyone else to a non-starter, so the starting lineup starts all 82 games. And the Wizards win 74 games, so they have their best season so far. And at this point, I don't even know if it's possible to get better than our 10th man being a 96. But we're gonna spin the wheel anyway and hope for the best. And on the wheel, we're gonna land on Joel Embiid. So Allen Iverson's leaving the team now, and Joel Embiid's not gonna play either. Even with the bench minutes at 0, the starters still play 29 and 30 minutes a game. So we're gonna take matters into our own hands and make the starters play 5 more minutes per game. Hopefully that can get us up from the 74 wins we had last season. And with more minutes, Wilt Chamberlain's gonna win the MVP. That's a really good sign. The starters' numbers look a lot better now that they're getting way more minutes per game. Last season they were able to win 74 games, and this season they win 75. We're gonna need a 96 overall better for a player to make the team. And on the wheel, we're gonna get Bill Russell. He's definitely higher than a 96. So Joel Embiid's off the team after just playing 1 season for us. And Bill Russell's not in 2K, so we had to use a created player. But with him on the team now, KD's not in the lineup anymore. And that leaves us with 3 centers off the bench. Hopefully that's not a problem, because they can all play power forward as their second position. I gave the starters 5 more minutes again. Hopefully they can win more than 75 games. Shea's gonna win the MVP. Bill Russell averaged 1 block in just 16 minutes a game. Hopefully his defense was enough to bring us up from 75 wins and we win 79 games. This next year might be the one, and we're gonna need a 97 overall or better for them to get playing time, and we're gonna get Dave Cowens on the team. So now it's time for Bob Pettit to leave the team, but Dave Cowens isn't even in the rotation. And to help the starters out, I took even more minutes away from the people on the bench, so the starters are all getting 36 or 37 minutes a game. LeBron's gonna win the MVP, and the Wizards win 80 games. They're so close. We need a 97 plus here, or else I'm gonna have to give the starters even more minutes. And on the wheel, it looks like we're gonna get Shaquille O'Neal. So Dave Cowens is gone after just 1 season. So with Shaq on the team, Kareem is out of the lineup now, which is kind of crazy. Shea's gonna win another MVP, and Shaq shot 64% in his first season, and hopefully this can be his only season. Can we improve from 80 games? No, we can't. So adding Shaq somehow hurt us more than it helped us. And on the wheel, we need a high overall. We're gonna get Bob Cousy. Bob Cousy replaces Moses Malone, but he's not getting any minutes. So because of that, we're gonna take 10 minutes away from everyone on the bench and give them to the starters. Shea's gonna win another MVP. Please, can you guys finally win 82 games, 77 again? I don't even know who the best person is that we can get on this wheel, but we're gonna need like a Steph Curry, a Larry Bird, a Kevin Garnett, and we're almost gonna get Jokic unless it lands on him, but it's gonna go to Westbrook. So now it's time to say bye to Steve Nash and to welcome in Russell Westbrook. But unfortunately for Westbrook, he's not getting any minutes. And at this point, I don't know what more I can do. I took 12 minutes away from every bench player, so all the starters are playing 40 plus minutes. Shea's gonna win yet another MVP, and the Wizards win 79 games. If we don't get someone good from the wheel here, I have an idea. And on the wheel, it looks like it's gonna pass Curry and land on D Rose, so we get Derrick Rose on the team. So D Rose is gonna take Westbrook's spot on the team, and now we have a whole new lineup with LeBron moving to the 1, Kobe moving into the starting lineup at small forward, and Bill Russell moving to the power forward. So now we have Shea and Giannis coming off the bench, and hopefully this can be the starting lineup to go 82-0. Wilt's gonna win the MVP. I just want to see 80 wins at this point, and they win 77 games again. At this point, I don't even know what to do. Almost everyone is shooting around 60%. All these guys are lockdown defenders pretty much. So we're gonna need something really good from the wheel here. I would like it to land on Curry. Curry's nowhere even close, and we're gonna get Karl Malone. So D Rose is gone after just 1 season, and even with Karl Malone being a 97 overall, he's not in the lineup. And I'm gonna let the CPU choose the lineup this time because LeBron at point guard clearly didn't work. Here's how the team did. It looks much more well-rounded with the bench players getting more minutes this time. I just want to see the win total start with an 8 here. Okay, they won 80 games. So I guess leaving the lineup of the CPU suggested is good. We just need to luck out and get a good replacement on the wheel at this point, and it looks like the wheel's gonna land on David Robinson. Also, we've won 13 straight championships, and we've made 16 in a row, which is why I haven't shown it. And Bob Cousy's off the team now, but David Robinson's still getting no minutes. Why do I have a feeling this is gonna be the same outcome as last season? Okay, as we go to Coach of the Year, we won 76 games. At this point, I don't even know if 82-0 is possible. Let's hope we get a 97 plus on the wheel. It's gonna land on Wes Unseld or Jokic, and it stops right before Jokic. And Wes Unseld's lower than a 96 overall, so he's not even gonna make the team. So we're just gonna spin again instead of having the same exact team. And this year on the wheel, it looks like we're gonna get Willis Reed, and he's also not a 96 or better, so we get another spin. I just want a 97 plus, so it's not someone at the end of the bench. And this wheel spin, we're gonna land on Bob McAdoo. Bob McAdoo's also not a 96 or better, so we have to spin a 4th time. These are all the guys we were supposed to get earlier in the challenge, and this time on the wheel, we're gonna get Nikola Jokic. He's gonna take David Robinson's spot on the team, and now we have Karl Malone and Shaq in the starting lineup, and off the bench we have Bill Russell and our new addition Jokic. In Jokic's first year with the team, he came off the bench and averaged 8 points and 4 assists per game. Last year we won 76 games, and this year, okay, it didn't even change. At this point, I don't even know what the best thing we could get on this wheel is. I wanted Magic or Bird, but we're gonna get Julius Erving, which might be the worst thing here. And Julius Erving's a 97, so he's gonna be taking James Harden's spot, who's a 15-time champion. And Julius Erving's not getting minutes. The only 97 overalls getting minutes are Giannis and Karl Malone. I don't even know what to say anymore. We're getting so close, and this is our 2nd time getting 79 wins, and we've gotten 80 wins, but we haven't been able to get 81 or 82. We need to get blessed by the wheel here. Please just land on a 98. It's gonna go past Larry Bird, but at least we get Steph Curry. And this feels wrong because KD's been here since pretty much the beginning, and now now it's his time to go after 17 rings. So now after putting Curry on the team, every single person's a 97, 98, or 99. In Curry's first season, he averaged 8 points off the bench. And that's crazy, he averaged 13 minutes a game and still managed to take the most threes on our team. Let's see if we can be better than the 79 wins we had last season. We go 81-1. We won 80 games 8 seasons ago. I can't believe it took us that long to pass it. And after losing just 1 game, now we have to lose 0. This is the closest we've gotten. Now we just need another 97 plus to add to the team. And on the wheel, we're gonna get Dirk Nowitzki. And with the addition of Dirk, Giannis's minutes are gone. He had a really good and a really long run. They ended up putting Giannis back into the lineup, though he averaged 12. And Dirk also averaged 12 off the bench. Any season could be the season now, and they're gonna win 78 games. And next on the wheel, we're running out of people, but we still have a lot of good names left. And next on the team, we're gonna be adding Tim Duncan. And with Tim Duncan on the team, now we have our first 98 overall not getting any minutes. Tim Duncan averaged 12 points per game, and hopefully his defense was enough to get us over the top, and we finished with 79 wins. But we're running out of names. We only have 4 left until we have to bring out the second wheel. And on this spin, we're finally gonna get Larry Bird on the team. So Kareem gets replaced by 99 overall Larry Bird, who takes LeBron's spot in the starting lineup. Larry Bird averaged 13 points and 8 assists for us. Let's see if that was enough to win 82 games, and we're gonna win 78. We're so close every season, and now we only have 3 names left. And this time we're gonna land on Kevin Garnett. So now we have a 98 overall Kevin Garnett taking Tim Duncan's starting spot. Kevin Garnett averaged 13 points and 8 rebounds. But did he help us get 82 wins? We got 78 again. At this point, this isn't even really a wheel anymore. It's just a coin flip. And we're gonna get Charles Barkley. And with our last pick on the wheel, we're gonna add Magic Johnson to the team. For some reason, they have him coming off the bench, even though he's better than Shea, who they have starting. But this team is filled with 99 overalls. Now, hopefully this can be the year we go 82-0. Magic Johnson averaged 10 points and 7 assists per game off the bench. Please tell me we finally went 82-0 and we won 80 games. So what I didn't tell you guys is when we first started the challenge, we were using versions of Kareem and Hakeem that are classic versions. So as you can see, they're both 97 overall. But as we got later into the challenge, I started using all-time versions of players. Because if we used the classic version of Magic Johnson, he wouldn't have even made the team. So now that we're done with the wheel, we're going to use more all-time players like 99 overall Kareem, 99 overall Hakeem, and so on. And this wheel isn't big at all. We've used pretty much the best versions of everyone. And now we're gonna get 99 overall Hakeem Olajuwon. So Giannis is leaving after 22 championships with the team. And now with 99 Hakeem on the team, the only 98 overalls are Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and Shea. Hakeem averaged 12 points per game in his first season back with the team. Last season we won 80 games, and this season we won 80 again. We are so close, and if this second wheel doesn't get the job done, I have another trick up my sleeve, and we're gonna be adding 99 Kareem to the team. And with 99 overall Kareem on the team, the lowest overall on the team is a 98. With Kareem back on the team, he averaged 12 points per game. Please just give us 82 wins. They win 79 games. And with the last pick on wheel number 2, we're gonna add Curry back to the team. In Curry's first season back with the team, he's not getting any minutes. And that's because of how stacked this lineup is. Shea and KG are the only 98 overalls getting minutes. Curry only played 10 games and averaged 4 points per game. But let's see if the rest of the team can carry us to an 82-0 record. We're 2 wins off. And now we have a brand new wheel of people who have won MVP multiple times. For example, Kareem has won the award 6 times, and we already have Kareem number 1 on the team, so we could get number 2 through 6 and have up to 6 Kareems on the team at the same time. The only people who didn't make the wheel were Jokic and Bill Russell, just because they wouldn't get any playing time anyway. And on the wheel, we're gonna get a second Magic Johnson. And with the second Magic joining the team, we have our first 99 not getting any minutes. The real Magic averaged 12 points per game, and the fake one is all the way down here. He averaged 8 points per game. We won 80 games 3 of the last 4 seasons, and this season we finally do it. We go 82-0. And it took till 2063 to go 82-0. I thought it was impossible. We finally did it. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see me swap LeBron and Kobe's careers, click the video on the screen right now.